हॅलो स्टुडंट, मी गायत्री सदाफळ पुन्हा एकदा तुमचं स्वागत करते आपल्या यूट्यूब चॅनलवर महाराष्ट्र मीडियावर. आज आपण स्टार्ट करणार आहोत क्लास 7 सायन्स चॅप्टर नंबर 40 एलिमेंट कंपाउंड अँड मिक्सचर्स. ओके, टेक्स्टबुक क्वेश्चन अँड आन्सर. सी द क्वेश्चन नंबर फर्स्ट. हू आर माय companions? Okay, in that column A and column B is given here stainless steel, silver, bhajni mixture for milling, salt, coal, hydrogen. Column B is given non-metal, compound, mixture, element, alloy and metal. Okay, in see the answers of that. Stainless steel, alloy, silver, metal, bhaji mixture for the milling, it's a mixture, salt is a compound, coal is a non-metal, hydrogen is a element. Okay, see the question number 2. Write the name of the elements from the following symbol: Zn, Cd, Xe, Br, Ti, Cu, Fe, Si, Ir, Pt. Okay, answers is Zn for zinc, Cd for cadmium, Xe for xenon, Br for bromine, Ti for titanium, Cu for copper, Fe for iron, Si for silicon, Ir for iridium and Pt for platinum. Question number 3. What are the molecular formula of the following compounds? In that question A. Okay, what are the molecular formula of the following compounds? That is hydrochloric acid, sulfuric acid, sodium chloride, glucose and methane. Answer is first is hydrochloric acid. Hydrochloric acid has a formula HCl. Second is sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid has a formula H2SO4. Third is sodium chloride. Sodium chloride has a formula NaCl. Fourth is glucose. Glucose has a formula C6H12O6. Next is methane. Methane has a formula CH4. After that, water. Water has a formula H2O. And finally is carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide has a formula CO2. Last one is sucrose. It is C12H22 and O11. See the question number 4. Give scientific reasons. In that question A, buttermilk is a churn to get a butter. Answer: churning is the process of the shaking a buttermilk to make a butter. Butter is essentially the fat of milk. Third point, churning physically agitates the cream until it ruptures the membranable surrounding milk fat. Fourth point is fat droplets can join with each other to form a clumps of fat. Question number B. In chromatography, the ingredients of a mixture rise up to a limited height when water rises up to the upper end of the paper. Answer: in chromatography, two properties of substances are used. A. They are the stability of substances in the solvent that moves up, the ability of the substances to stick to the stationary filter paper. B. So all the components of the mixture do not rise all the way to the upper end of the filter paper but remain behind at limited heights. Question number 3. C. A wet cloth is a wrap around a water storage container in summer. Answer: wet cloth will be absorb heat from the surrounding and it will keep the water in the container cool for longer time. Question number 5 is explain the difference. In that, first is metals and non-metals. What is meant by metals? Metals are the good conductors of heat and electricity. In that, non-metals are the poor conductor of heat and electricity. Metals are solids at a room temperature except for mercury. Non-metals exist in all three states. Metals are lustrous. Non-metals are not lustrous except graphite. Metals are malleable, can be hammered into sheets. Non-metals are brittle, not malleable. Fifth point is metals are ductile, can be drawn into wire. Fifth point is non-metals are non-ductile. Okay. Last point is metals are very hard and strong. And in that non-metals are brittle, will be broken down into pieces except diamond. Question number B, mixture and compound. Answer, mixture, the different substances are not chemically joined together form a mixture but mix physically. Compound, a compound is a form when two or more elements chemically combine together. Example, H2O, chemical formula of water. Each substance in the mixture remains its own properties. Compound has a fixed properties. Mixture are impure substances, compound are pure substances. Substances from the mixture can easily be separated by physical method. Fourth point is, the constituents of the compound can be separated only by the chemical methods. Fifth point is, the constituents of a mixture are present in varying properties. Fifth point is, the constituents of a compound are present in fixed proportion. Question C, atoms and molecule. Answers, an atom is the fundamental part of matter. Molecule, a molecule is a group of chemically bonded atoms. Atoms are basic building blocks of matter. Molecules is the smallest unit of a chemical compound. Atoms, it is a foundation of molecules. Molecules, it is a foundation of chemical compound. Question number D, separation by distillation and separation by separating funnel. Answer, separation by distillation. In that first point, distillation is used for the purification of impure liquids, for separating liquids and solids. Okay, example, to separate a salt and water from salt water. Separation by separating funnel, the procedure is used for separating two liquids. Example, separating oil and water, two immiscible liquids. Question number 6, write answers to the following questions in your own words. In that question, first, how are the components of a mixture separated by simple method? Answer, in that first point, components of a mixture are separated by the stirring, filtering, shifting, picking, sorting, winnowing, combing with a magnet, and the sublimation. Second point, in a mixture, the constituent substances do not lose their identity. They can be separated easily by physical methods. In that A, sedimentation. In that first, it is a process of separating an insoluble solid from a liquid in which it is suspended by allowing it to be settled to the bottom of the container. Example, muddy water contains heavier particles like sand and soil. Second point is, leave this muddy water undistributed for some time. Third point is, heavier soil and the sand particles settle down and the clear upper water is poured out by the decantation. Okay. B is filtration. It is used for the separating insoluble solid from a liquid. Example, mixture of a chalk and the water is poured through a filter paper in a funnel while water gets. Okay. It is diagram of the filtration process. Collected in a beaker below, chalk is written in the filter paper. Third procedure is evaporation. It is used for the recovering the dissolved solid substances from solutions by evaporation. Example, sugar can be recovered from the sugar water. D, distillation. It is the process of heating a solution containing soluble solids to form vapors of liquid and then cooling the vapors to get the liquid back. Example, a mixture of common salt and water is taken in distillation flask and heated. Steam rises up and comes out into condenser. Okay, see the diagram of distillation method. That is a round bottom flask. It is a stand. The thermometer is a pour in the round bottom flask, and it is a condenser, water condenser. Okay, it is net. That is a burner. That is water collected here in a flask, and it's a water inlet and tripod stand. Okay. E is a sublimation. It is a process in which some solids on heating are transferred directly to vapor without passing through the liquid state. In that first, it is used to separate a mixture of solids. The vapors are cooled separately. Second point, used to separate ammonium chloride, iodine, camphor and sulfur from any mixture. F is magnetic separation. A mixture with the iron filling as one of the components can be separated using magnet to attract iron particles away from the mixture. Question number B. Which elements, metals or non-metals, compounds and mixtures do not we use in our day-to-day life? Answer. Elements are non-metals. Oxygen, nitrogen present in air, hydrogen present in water, silicon in the memory card, lithium to make batteries, neon in neon science lights, sulfur used in water treatment, agriculture, pesticides, and the elements metal. Calcium in milk, silver, gold used in jewelry, aluminium, copper and iron in kitchen vessels, mercury in thermometer, copper in electric wires. Compounds: sodium chloride, table salt, sodium carbonate, washing soda, sodium bicarbonate, baking soda, sodium hydrochloride, bleaching powder, sodium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide in making soaps, calcium oxide, calcium hydroxide in whitewashing in the buildings, hydrochloric acid in cleaning toilets, sucrose used in cooking and baking. Mixtures: bhel, mixture of the pure rice, shave, groundnuts, lemon and juice. Concrete, mixture of cement, sand and rocks. Salad, mixture of onion, cucumber, tomato, lettuce, etc. Sherbet and the salt water are also mixture. Question number C. In everyday life, where and for what purpose do we use centrifugation? Answer. Centrifugation, it is a process which involves the application of centrifugal force. In that first point, it is used in the industrial and laboratory setting. It is used for the separation of fluids, gas or liquid based on density. In centrifugation, mixture is separated through spinning and the solid settles to the bottom and the solution is clear. Second point is, best example of the centrifugal force is working of washing machine. When it dries the clothes, the wet clothes are moving in a circular path and the force act on the water particles in clothes and this force pulls water all outer side. Force involved in the is centrifugal force which removes the water from the clothes and the clothes are dried in this way. Third point is cream separation. When the machine moves centrifugal force, that solid part is a cream. In this way, the cream is separated from the milk. Question number D. Where are the methods of separation by distillation and the separating funnel? Answer. Distillation, it is the process of separating the components or substances from a compound. It is a process of heating a solution containing soluble solids to form vapors of the liquid and then cooling the vapors to get a liquid back. Distillation method is used in the following. In that first point, to separate the components of air into oxygen, nitrogen, argon, etc. Second point, to separate a salt from salt water. Third point, to purify impure liquids. Fourth point, to prepare a distilled water. Second point is separating funnel. When a mixture of two immiscible liquids is left undistributed, two layers are clearly seen to have formed. A point, the heavier of the liquids remain below and the lighter liquids float on it. B point, so two liquids in mixture can be separated by making use of this property. Example, to separate kerosene and water. Second point, to separate oil and water. Question number E. Which precaution will you take while using the methods of distillation and separation by separating funnel? Answer. In using distillation, allow sufficient space to work in the working area should be well lit and well ventilated to prevent the accumulation of alcoholic vapors. Second point, keep a fire extinguisher handy. Third point, there should be no obstruction in the piping that could cause pressure build up in the stills and cause it to burst. In using separating funnel, in that first point, stopper should be tightly fitted so that the solution does not leak out when the separating funnel is inverted. Second point, never throw any layer away until you are absolutely sure that you isolated the final product. ओके स्टुडंट, आज आपण ही व्हिडिओ इथेच थांबवत आहोत. आपले क्वेश्चन अँड आन्सर्स कंप्लीट झालेले आहे. सो थँक्यू फॉर वॉचिंग.